Hi, Jaworek School. It's me, Ms. McNichol. Welcome to episode number 6 of Goodnight, Jaworek School. Today's episode, we will visit spoons again. I have a new book for you called The Spoon, which I just bought this summer, and I wanted to share with you. And also, we're going to first take a look at how you can actually play spoons as an instrument. So sit back, relax, and enjoy spoons. Some spoons are big, some spoons are small. These spoons can measure anything at all. Spoons of wood and spoons of metal, spoons to scoop or stir in a kettle. Some spoons are old, some spoons are new. One is orange and one is blue. Spoons are dull or spoons can shine. So many spoons and they all are mine. Spoon by Amy Krause Rosenthal, illustrated by Scott Magoon. Spoon. This is Spoon. This is Spoon's family. On Sundays, Spoon goes to visit his Aunt Silver. He has to be on his very best behavior there. She's very fancy and proper. Goodbye, darling. Ta-ta. At bedtime, Spoon likes to hear the story about his adventurous great-grandmother who fell in love with a dish and ran off to a distant land. Lately, though, Spoon had been feeling blue. "What's wrong?" asked his mother. "You look a bit bent out of shape." "Nothing," mumbled Spoon. "It's just that, I don't know, all my friends have it so much better than me. Like Knife. Knife is so lucky. He gets to cut. He gets to spread. I never get to cut or spread. No, Knife is pretty spiffy that way, isn't he?" And Fork. Fork is so lucky. She gets to go practically everywhere. I bet she never goes stir crazy like I do. Fork does get out and make herself useful, doesn't she? And Chopsticks, they are so lucky. Everyone thinks they're really cool and exotic. No one thinks I'm cool or exotic. Those chopsticks are something else, aren't they? Meanwhile, if only Spoon knew what his friends were saying at that very moment. "Spoon is so lucky," said Knife. "He's so fun and easygoing. Everyone's so serious with me. No one's ever allowed to be silly with me like they are with Spoon." Clang, clang, clang. "Spoon is so lucky," said Fork. "He gets to measure stuff. No one ever does that with me." "Spoon is so lucky," said Chopsticks. "He can go places by himself. We could never function apart." That night, After bedtime stories, Spoon's mom turned off the light, tucked him in, and said, "You know, Spoon, I wonder if you realize just how lucky you are. Your friends will never know the joy of diving headfirst into a bowl of ice cream. They'll never know what it feels like to clink against the side of a cereal bowl. They'll never be able to twirl around in a mug or relax in a hot cup of tea. Spoon hadn't thought of it that way before. He lay awake in bed for a long time. His mind was racing. He felt so alive. There was only one thing to do. "I can't sleep. Come snuggle. Come, Spoon." And so he did. Sweet dreams. Good night, Jaworek School. Late in the evening on Hosmer Street, where all the cool kids have been tapping a beat, they'll lay in their beds, not one of them a fool, when we all say goodnight to Jaworek School. We go to class and learn something new. We chat with our friends and our teachers too. We share our school spirit. We share what we know. Then just after 3 o'clock it's time to go. In Jaworek School, at the end of the day, when all of the students have gone home to play, we close all the windows and put down our tools as we say good night to Jaworek School. Good night to the teachers, good night to the halls, good night to the artwork hanging on the walls, good night to the books and our principals too, good night to JJ dressed all in blue, good night to the gym where we climb and run, good night to the playscape where we have fun, good night to the numbers, good night to the words, good night to all of the stories we heard. In Jaworek School, at the end of the day, when all of the students have gone home to play, we close all the windows and put down our tools as we say good night to Jaworek School. Good night, Jaworek School. See you next time.